Sensei! Ninja!
You can stick I in front of anything these days. iPod, iPad, iCarly, iRobot, iDoctor, I have a dream. It's become shorthand for modern, or so the marketing department would wish us to believe. So what happens when you stick it in front of Ninja? What's the worst that could happen? Well, you'd end up with an underappreciated 3D platformer that saw a multi-platform release and featured the vocal talent of Billy Stimpy West. Really, that's about the best that could happen. The game opens with swordplay, a dead monster, something called a rage stone, and the decapitation of your master.
You're dead. Your grasp of the obvious astounded. It wasn't my fault. What was that thing? That was a rage stone.
See, you kind of got caught up in the moment, expressing your boundless rage, and he was the only thing left breathing, though not for long. Now he's a ghost, and he's here to Ben Kenobi you through the game, giving you mission objectives and narrating the early levels. And you're here to kill things, because you're a ninja, and you kill things. Those things are the ranks soldiers of the nefarious Odor army, and it was as painful typing that and subsequently speaking it aloud as it must have been for you to hear, I assure you. They're evil guys, and you have a sword, and you reduce them to interesting shapes and slices as you slash, jump, double jump, helicopter, wall climb, wall jump, wall run, chain jump, half pipe, pipe grind, chain grind, and monkey ball your way through stage after stage of the bastards. Yes, I said monkey ball. For whatever reason, the first section of the game is rather fixated on your reassembling a giant robot with which to punch the bejesus out of a mechanical menace that rises from the deep and kind of looks like a lawn gnome gone evil. You roll the 2 eyes and a heart through half pipes, around obstacles, over foes, strike, and along narrow passages so tight it'd make you lose your bananas. Adding to the enjoyment is the game's wise-ass sense of humor. It's to be expected, after all, from the guy best known as Fry from Futurama. Ninja's got a mouth on him, especially in combat, where he repeatedly asks foes to taste his steel, which is never a good idea. It's boundless Ben Stiller-type rage, which isn't often well verbalized, but is still very well acted. By contrast, your master attempts to be insightful and wise, but ends up sounding like the bartender from Boondock Saints, what with his mangled proverbs. A bird in the hand is worth some of the people some of the time, I think. Every time I bring up this game in conversation, I'm met with a sea of dumbfounded faces. Aye, Ninja, the hell's that? And it's a shame because the platforming action, the varied gameplay, the pure fun of it all, it's like Banjo-Kazooie, but with less collecting and more violence. iNinja was one of the last titles developed by Argonaut Games, the British studio who also produced the Croc series, some Harry Potter and Bionicle games in the early aughts, and the Super FX microchip. Yes, that Super FX microchip. These were the blokes behind the Star Fox engine. And they're gone now. While some of their later offerings, like Malice and Catwoman the Game, fell, let's be generous, miles short of expectation, iNinja released almost no expectation, and is to this day a really fun, really engaging, and wonderfully violent adventure.